Hello lovely Cancerians, welcome back to my channel. This is your reading for the month of June 2021. Let's begin shuffling. Oops, one card just popped out. Have to pick that up. Fortune's Wheel in the first week itself. Cancerians, it's a lovely card to have. Oops, let me see how many cards fell off. Okay, so this is for your second week, this is for your third week, this is for your fourth week. Do you know what cards fell out? First week is Fortune's Wheel, second card is the Eight of Suns, which represents love for most of you. The third is the Lovers, and the fourth is the Sun, which is the best card in the reading. And all these cards are the major arcana cards except one. So three major arcana cards with the Sun card, with the Lovers, with the Fortune's Wheel. It's like the universe is on your side, guys. Okay. First week. Now the other deck that I have, they are non-major arcana cards, so I can't really look at the picture and tell you exactly what's happening, so I'll have to clarify with Nostradamus. But so far so good. Let's see what the other cards hold for you guys. Second week, third week, fourth week. Okay, so first week, Fortune's Wheel and the Four of Moons. First we'll clarify the Four of Moons, since we all know that Fortune's Wheel is a very positive card already. Alright. Okay. So some of you, I guess you guys have been working very hard. So April was very stressful for some of you for a lot of things. A lot of you were also going a little bit of ups and downs in your personal life as well, as far as I remember. So this card coming with the Fortune's Wheel with an amazing energy. This card says that you're kind of tired, worn out. It could be with actually a lot of work, because that was April was kind of a start of the financial week, and with back to lockdown and things going haywire, a lot of chaos around. So you guys are, some of you are very tired, maybe you're very busy and you're with your family news, upsetting news, or friends news, or work was stressful, something was there which was causing you a lot of you're like tired. This card shows that you're tired with work, with your personal life, or with whatever is happening around you. So this card is not negative, but it shows that some of you Cancerians, I'm a Pisces, so I can relate to it. So some of you Cancerians are tired of whatever is happening around you or in your personal life, or it can show that you are just mentally tired. Maybe you're overthinking about something, about your personal life, about your work life, about your finances. There are so many things you're overthinking, and that's why it's showing you that if you are overthinking, do not overthink, stop overthinking. And in case you have been working very hard in your work, then it's asking you to take rest, take a break. Of course now you can't travel, but if the lockdown is lifted, do go for a short weekend getaway or something. Take that rest, is asking you, because it says you may feel divided or stressed or weary after too much work. So it's important for you to take breaks, enough breaks. And now that the lockdown is lifted for most of you, you can go and take a weekend getaway, or just take a break, a good break. Be careful, and maybe if you can meet your friends or loved ones and do that, it's a good change always. Accept this as a period of rest and reflection, and try to believe in yourself. If some of you kind of started self-loathing, that I'm not good enough, I don't know what's happening, I don't know, my life is delayed, I'm not getting that promotion, or some of you are not working, I'm not getting that job, or my personal life is not moving forward, because last week was a time, I think, when you were in separation with your lover or whoever. So if you guys are still not talking, or things are not moving forward at a pace that you expected it to, don't start blaming yourself. You are perfect. You are perfect. There was nothing wrong in you. It's just that it was supposed to happen, whatever happened. Okay, you might get bitter right? You might feel stuck, like I said. You might be dissatisfied around time. You might be bored. Some of you might be really bored by just, if nothing else, you might be just simply bored of whatever is happening and not able to move, or you're not able to travel, or you're not able to meet your friends, party, or whatever. I know it's very boring, I know. But with the Fortune's wheel, it's a sign that you're going to move forward, babe. You're going to do it. Fortune's wheel is life will start revolving again. That stuck feeling will be gone, and you'll suddenly sitting and you're like, oh, the train has started moving again. That feeling, you'll get it. So I'll explain you in detail what the fortune wheels mean for you. Like I said, whatever has happened, whether that was in your personal life or in your work life, or whatever has happened, is your destiny. This is a card of destiny. It was supposed to happen. If you guys were in separation from your lover, it was supposed to happen because of whatever karmic cycle that person was going through, or your karmic cycle, or you were not on the same page, and universe had to keep you apart for some time so that they realize your importance, and in case you were not realizing their importance, then you realize their importance. Or if they were going through a karmic cycle with a third party, so that they end it and then come to you. They don't come half-heartedly. So that is why I'm saying it was destiny. Fortune, good fortune, especially good fortune, unexpected events. There will be things happening for you in the first week which you will be like, oh my god, I did not expect that. Beginnings and endings, progress. So if something has happened, something has ended, it has ended for good. Something is beginning, then it is beginning for your own good. Yeah. In reality, it says, Nostradamus is saying that the meaning of fortune is something over which we have little control. Like I said, whatever is happening in your life, you have absolutely no control over. That is not you who's doing. If you guys fought, for example, in your personal life, that is not you who fought. That is the universe who made you do those things. Whatever is happening, it's out of your control, good or bad. Let it happen because it's the universe doing. And the universe doing is always better than our doing, right? And yeah, something good is definitely coming your way. There are definitely better prospects. Like I said, if you guys ended a relationship or ended a marriage or whatever, new prospects are there. Very, very good prospects are there. Yeah, greater income. So if you guys were expecting a promotion, then yes. If you guys were expecting bonus, then yes. If you guys were expecting a new job, then yes. So all good things are coming your way. Above all, it represents change. The cycle moving means you were at a, like I gave an example of a train. So you're sitting and you suddenly started moving. So it's change. It's a change that is happening. So what if you were feeling stuck, that my life is stuck and nothing new is happening? I'm not getting a guy, I'm not getting a job, I'm jobless and I'm hopeless and I'm whatever that you're feeling, Cancerians. There's a major change that is happening. It's a good change, good change. That change, whatever is happening, might feel like, oh my god, you are saying that good things will be happening. I just broke up with my boyfriend, I just ended things with him, like that. Babe or baby or whatever. I mean, you're gender specific, but it's happening for your own good. It says good or bad, whatever is happening in your life is destined to happen, and it's happening for your own good. So it's a beautiful card to have in a reading, especially with this feeling that you're stuck. It's asking you or telling you that things are moving forward. There is change happening. There are good things happening. There are good prospects for you. So this feeling of stuck is definitely going to change too. There is progress. And whatever is going to happen in the first week, guys, it's inevitable. You have absolutely no control over it. You cannot change it. Let it happen. Embrace it. I think more or less I've said everything for your first week, because yes, I can feel that you guys were feeling stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't know which choice to make. You don't know if you want to be in that relationship or not. But things are moving. Things are finally moving. So yes, that was the first week. Let's get to your second week, guys. The Eight of Suns and the Four of Spheres. Let's see what Nostradamus has to say about it. Eight of Suns. Yep. Uh-huh. What about the Four of Spheres for Cancerians? Yeah. So like I said, that some of you were very tired, right, in the first week. This card here also says that it's kind of a card of taking rest, taking break, like going to a countryside. It's like a job satisfaction kind of a feeling that, you know, I've done my job pretty well, you know, now I'm a little free, now I can relax. Maybe it was too much for you with the pandemic and everything. Now things are starting to get better, so your job stress also has started to reduce to a lot of extent, and now you're like, whew, okay, though that month has gone, and you know, I did well. I think I did pretty well for myself. That kind of relief you have, and that's why you're taking a break, weekend getaway, like I said, taking rest. This card also means some of you are falling in love. So second week definitely calls for you guys to fall in love. Cupid is there, as you can see in the picture. So a lot of luck is by your side in the second week. So if you guys are looking for a new love, you just ended things, then go for it. If you guys are reuniting with your old lover, then yes, this is the time to fall in love again, to look past whatever happened. Like I said, it was destined to happen. The person was supposed to end their karmic cycle. You were going through your own cycle. So fall in love again, guys. Fall in love again. Yeah, a lot of festivities. You guys might be celebrating something, maybe coming together of the lovers or new beginnings. You know, there's a lot of progress that's happening in your life in terms of work and in terms of your personal life as well. A lot of appreciation, recreation activities that are happening, I just mentioned. Yeah, it says that at such times we have a chance to notice the person who is special to us. You know, you might be single, and maybe in your friend circle only there are somebody, or in your workplace there is somebody who think that, why did I never considered him or her? You know, why? You know, because you were so stuck on your past, and that's why you could not see from a different perspective. This card is giving you a different perspective altogether. So it's a beautiful card. So things are definitely moving forward. Luck is by your side. Life looks good, Cancerians. The other card talks about generosity. As you can see from the card, there's this person who is being very generous and giving things to people around, you know, doing charity. There are dogs sitting, and there, you know, some of you can be dogs lovers, some of you can be pet lover. There is a bird as well in this. So some of you can be feeding stray animals, since there was nobody to do that. Very generous card, very kind of you guys. So this shows that you are very kind, Cancerians. Of course, we know you are very generous, and you are very comfortable in your life, as in, you know, financially, I feel, some of you, and that's why you are able to do this kind of a charity work, or you know, you're able to think about others as well. So yes, this card also depicts that there is going to be success in business, and that's why you will want to do more for other people. You know, there might be a bonus coming in for you, like I said, and offering some gifts of some sort. So beautiful. Yes, let's get to your third week now. So far so good. The third week comprises of the lovers, like I said. Definitely reunion for some of you, new love for some of you. And the Five of Moons. Let's see what the Five of Moons mean for you guys. For some of you, I feel there's a third party situation, and that the Five of Moon card explains a lot. The Lovers is not just a sign of love coming in, or reunion coming in, or a lot of passion. Some of you, I'll talk about the positive side first. So some of you might be getting kind of commitment, a very solid offer from a new person, or from a person who has come back from the past. For some of you, this could mean there's a third party situation happening, because this card clearly means that there are a lot of choices. So this could mean that there are a lot of choices that you have, and you have to make a choice between two of the people. Or this could mean that the other person, your other person, has a lot of offers and they have to make a choice. Of course, there is a lot of love between you guys, a lot of passion between you guys, but ultimately it comes down to making a choice. Maybe I feel that some of you might be from different backgrounds, as in different religions, and that's why it's difficult for you guys to come together, which is causing a lot of trouble for you guys. So you have to strictly make a choice, because maybe your families might not be agreeing to it, or maybe in a relationship you already know that it's not going to work out, so why to waste time on it, and maybe not really commit to it. And when you make a choice, for example, one option is presented to you by your parents, who is from your own religion and everything, and the other offer is the person you really 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 love, and that's how you have to make a choice between the two. And that is why that's causing you a lot of pain. Maybe you guys made a choice, because this card is a card of choice. So in the third week of June, Cancerians, you are making a choice which is in some of your cases causing you grief and loss of a loved one, which mean that you really love this person. Now you have to move forward with this new person that your parents are offering, and you're not very happy about it because you really love that person. Or for some of you, I feel that you guys caught this person red-handed. He was cheating on you with this clear third party situation. Fidelity for some of you, if you guys are married, then you caught your husband or your wife, and that has caused you going to cause you a lot of pain and despair, and loss. Because then why loss? Because then you wouldn't want to stay with this person, you wouldn't want to be with this person. 1 second. Yeah, right, that's why there's that kind of a feeling. Regret, deceit. Yes, somebody definitely is deceiving you. There is a third party situation involved for some of you, not every one of you. And there's a deceit, the person is lying to you, they're cheating on you. If you catch them, then yes, there is, obviously you are going to suffer. There is suffering written for some of you. There is pain, there is regret that, oh my god, why did I even trust this person? So some of you, like I said, Cancerians, so some of you, things might not be looking very very great in the third week of June. I'm sorry for for some of you, third week of June in your personal life only, it's not looking very good. For others of you, a lot of love is there, a lot of union and reunion is there. I'm sorry. So some of you, exes would be coming back, you would be accepting that offer, they would be coming with a solid offer. Some of you might be committing to each other. Some of you would be actually going ahead, and if your marriage was stuck, you might be now going ahead with official agreements in the courts, registering your marriage. Or some of you would be actually getting, with proper functions and all, rituals and all, you might be getting married. So there's a lot of reunion written. This could be new love as well for some of you. So new love coming in as you ended an old relationship in the first week or the second week of June. There's a new relationship starting in, booming in. You guys are very attracted to each other, very passionate about each other. A lot of balance and harmony is also being showed for some of you. People whose life is really good. Good things are happening. So balance is there, because now the past person has come back. So they're saying that you have to trust that person now. Once again, trust, because without trust it won't go forward. So with the Lovers card, trust that person and take things forward from here, and we'll see what happens, right? Of course, this situation is bringing in a lot of balance, because you really wanted this person to come back. If it's an ex who's coming back, you really really love this person, you're very passionate about this person, and the feeling is mutual. They also love you very very much, and that's why there's, finally balance in your life, finally harmony between the two of you. So it looks very very good. Let me clarify if I missed anything. A lot of optimism, yes. People who have to make a choice between two or three options, and yes, definitely you are at a point of crossroads, and you have to make a choice right now only. And for others, I think there's a lot of optimism in beginning this new relationship, or even if this is an old person, then beginning in a new way is like, obviously when you start something again, you will start it with a lot of optimism, not like, oh my god, it's going to fail again, not with that thought, but a positive thought. So this reading is showing that you're starting it with a positive thought itself. Okay, that was your third week. Let's get your fourth week. There's a Sun card and the Apprentice card. So with the Apprentice card, yes, definitely some of you are working very very hard, very very dedicated towards your work. It represents more of the work than your personal life, but of course you can be equally dedicated and hardworking in a relationship as well, because it needs a lot of efforts. Good relationship to work, it needs effort. And maybe especially if it's a new relationship, or even with an ex, or with a ex-husband maybe, or whatever the situation is for some of you, you guys are working really really hard towards this relationship, towards your work. Very very dedicated and loyal to this person, very very dedicated and loyal towards your work. Let's see what Nostradamus has to say about it. 11 of Spheres. Yeah, it says that if you are an employer, the Apprentice is your ideal student. This card, like this person in your life, your junior employer, might be very careful, very attentive, and you would know who I'm talking about. And if you are a student, this card strengthens any position you hold in the issue you are addressing. So some of you might be studying, giving an exam. You guys are working very hard. It shows that this card puts you in a situation, in a position of strength. So whatever hard work that you're doing, the way you're studying, if you change something in that, continue to do that. It's a very very good card to have for students. Let's get to the Sun card. Need not explain this more, but yes, definitely I'll still do it. Lot of happiness coming for you guys, lot of happiness, enlightenment for you guys. Contentment, joy unbounded. Health is also looking very good. Material fortune is there. Friendships are looking great. There is a lot of success. And like I said, marriage for some of you with the lovers, definitely some of you are giving that kind of commitment. Some of you are getting engaged or married, or something is definitely looking good. For people who are very sad, or who were going through a breakup in the third week, or found out that their partners were cheating on them, I guess you have devoted that time to the things you love, and that's why the Sun card has shown into a picture, which is a beautiful thing to do. Rather than crying over what has happened, you guys have submerged your heads into your work. So you're focusing on your work, your life, your friends, and you're just diverting your mind, and you're very happy. I feel you're very happy. This card is a card of happiness. So whatever you were going through, maybe loss of a loved one, it could mean because of the pandemic. If you lost a loved one, you have overcome that. So there's triumph. It can be triumph, material success, or it can be emotional triumph from an emotional state. Also, you have come out of that emotional state. Now you're more happy, more healthy, mentally more stable, in situations like that. So I think it's a beautiful card to have in a reading. Lot of happiness is in store for you guys, Cancerian. Lot of happiness and lot of love. So what better than that? Yes, so this was your reading for the month of June, and I hope you liked this reading for you guys. I'm going to see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.